Very best mini crawler purchases you can make right now. And you're going to trip when you hear what I paid for this one. I paid for this RC with my very hard-earned money, so stay tuned and I will tell you if it's worth any of yours. Welcome to O Brothers RC. In this video, we're going to be checking out this cr18P Pro Juice Up Edition. That means more gooder. And right out the gate, I'm going to tell you, I think this is one of the very best mini crawler purchases you can make right now. And you're going to trip when you hear what I paid for this one. So let's pop it out of the box and we'll take a look at it and I'll tell you why I bought it. One of the things that I love about Hobby Plus is that they've made a lot of improvements over the years. Their first crawlers started off not so good, but they have made a ton of improvements. And these new ones, man, they're really good. This is one of the simple improvements they made over the years, just putting more packing foam and better packaging into their box. First out of the box, you got a manual, charger, and a wrench. And next up, we got the controller. These are fantastic controllers, tons of functions, got dip switches to change the functions. The only thing it's missing is a foam wheel. Other than that, it's a great controller with a 3rd and 4th channel. Last out the box is the truck itself. Let's peel this plastic off. Oh, you shiny little sucker. That's freaking rad. So let's talk about why I picked this truck up. I've already got the other brushed versions, so I wasn't looking to pick one up. This thing, however, went on sale the other day on Prime Day for under 150 bucks delivered. So couple that with the fact that I just finished a new mini testing course outside my garage and I wanted something to test that course with. So this out of the box should give me that capability. And this was the only color that was offered in that sale, but I'm glad I got it because if I add a little red to it, it's going to match the O Brothers RC colors. This truck's been out for a while, so I'm just going to do a quick review on it before I take it outside to my course and see if it can conquer that 65-degree hill. Let's take a look at this thing and I'll tell you why I think that Hobby Plus is the best mini crawler brand out there right now. And that's a bold statement, I know, but let's talk about all the features you get at the price point that these trucks are at. Because all of Hobby Plus vehicles are well under 200 bucks even when they're not on sale. Even though this one is one of the most expensive ones when it's not on sale, it's still only like 179 or 189 bucks, which is a good price point for everything that you get here. Brushless motor, anodized oil-filled shocks, great ESC and battery placement allowing for proper weight distribution. You've got a twin vertical plate alloy chassis with lots of shock mounting positions and an angled skid plate. Portal axles. This version even comes with brass weights. And in the back, it's got some mock rotors. I love this little truck, and at the price point it came at, it's a fantastic little rig. If you saw the video I did on it, I gave it a stellar review. But of course, I did single it out for having a ton of slop in the transmission. So I'm actually happy to see that this is a single speed, because it did remove a lot of the slop in the transmission. However, don't let that hold you back from buying one of these, because really it only affects it on the downhill and it kind of does a chugging every once in a while. That's really the only thing I noticed with that. The suspension on this thing is super soft and is going to articulate really well. The drivelines are beefy and it's got metal internals so it can hold up to that brushless motor. The wheels are beadlock, and I actually really like their tires. They actually do really well on the rocks. The foams are a little stiff though, so it's good that they have beadlocks so you can change those out. And the body itself is pretty cool. I actually really like it. And it's definitely different from this one, so that's another reason why I commend them, because they didn't just pop the same body on that one, they made it different. The fenders flare up and out, the window's taller and the cab is thinner. So they look similar, but the Juice Up definitely looks better. If you want to know more about this one, the link to the video will be in the description. Alright, it's time for this thing to put its money where my mouth is. I'm really hoping this thing can get up the 65-degree hill I got outside. Or at least look like it could if it had a better driver. Let's go check it out. I'm super stoked on this new little course I built into my landscaping. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. It's the mini crawler course, and it worked out really well. I just added a new starting gate, and I got some coloring done to the concrete, and I added some logs and some other scale accessories. This course has a ton of difficult gates and obstacles, including this 45 to 65 degree climb. Okay, it's finally time to give this little brushless Evo a run through the course and see if it could even make it up this hill. Super controlled descent. That was a really nice descent. Let's see how it does on this first gate. Gotta twist up around this here. Oop, uh-oh, I'm already out of position. So controlled, look at that. And I just missed it, wow. That's what brushless does for you. Just super controlled. Nice. The transmission sounds just a tiny bit grainy, just a little bit whiny, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the performance at all. Let's see if we can make it through this super tight turn without turning or without backing up. Oh, we're getting twisted here. Uh-oh. See if we can wiggle it down. Get past this gate. Oh, it's gonna be hard. We are all twisted up here. Missed that rock. Uh-oh. We're gonna come down on this one, I think. Yeah. Oh. No good there. But it did make that tight turn without backing up. So if I was a little better driver, could have got that gate too. Coming up on the third gate here, and this one shouldn't be too hard, but right when I say that, I'll screw it up. Coming up on a double gate here, and I'm gonna have to get deformed to get through here. Nice. Wow, as you can see, this thing just conforms to the rocks. I mean, it really is sweet. At this point, I'm definitely stoked for 150 bucks. This thing's awesome. That being said, we got a bit of herky-jerkiness on our descents, and it definitely affects your control on the descent just a little bit. Uh-oh. Another tight turn here, and it's doing absolutely fantastic with the turns. This thing has a fantastic turning radius. We're almost to the hill, but let's check out its side hill capability first. And we'll take this trail up the side here. I made this tree so that if you touch it, it will fall down and it'll cost you points. Ooh. Haha. See, it's just balanced there between the two rocks. So if you hit it too hard, it'll come out of there and you'll lose points. That thing did fantastic on the side hill and climbs like a goat. And speaking of climbing like a goat, it's gonna have to be a goat to get up this rock here because this is extremely difficult. Look at the control though. Man, just freaking awesome. Just reaching up there. Come on, buddy. Oop, uh-oh. back it off a little bit here. So we can twist over the side. I'm getting some torque twist, and that's definitely affecting my climb here because it's lifting my right tire up and I'm not getting that traction. Let's see if we can keep this tire planted. Ooh, some pin tires would come in real handy right now. These tires are good, but they're not great. They're latching on though. Oh, there we go. See if I can run it through this gate. Get a little different angle at this steep climb up here. This is super technical, and the tires just aren't good enough. I need something that's going to give me a little bit more traction. I think it could use a little more weight in the front as well, but we're real close here to climbing up this thing, and if I spent some more time, I'd probably be able to get it. Oh, we're going to touch the rock. Are we going to touch the rock? It hasn't touched yet. It hasn't touched yet. Shut up. Come on, little buddy. Oh, dang. Yeah, see, I almost had it. So that's a gnarly climb, and I'm not surprised that it couldn't do it stock. And this is a really gnarly climb in a different way. It's got better traction, but it's steeper. So let's get a look at what it can do on the 50-degree side. Slow it down. Seems like it's really not having any trouble at all. Not lifting any tires, and I'm not even really losing traction. That was actually surprising. 50 degrees, I thought it'd at least lose traction. Let's see what it does here. We are lifting a tire, and yeah, it's going to roll back because of the torque twist. Let's see if we can lay it to the right and keep that tire on the ground. Still torque twisting out, but you can see how steep it is, and once again, try to turn it to the right a little bit and eliminate some of that torque twist. Real slow here. Oh, it's climbing it, and it's twisting, and well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to hog this one to get to the finish line. Shameful. Dude, no. Well, it couldn't make it up that 65-degree hill, but it was real close, and that gives me a target to shoot for. But it's lacking in a few areas, so let's take it back inside, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do to it. And stay tuned so you can find out what's going on behind this sign. So after what we just saw out there, do I still stand by my original statement? And the answer is yes, because the functionality and the capability are definitely there. But it is lacking in a couple areas, and I think with some free mods and just a small amount of money, this thing could be crazy capable. But hold up, before I say too many good things about it, let's talk about what this truck is lacking. Let me start by saying I got this one on sale for under $150, so anything that it's lacking really isn't even relevant at that price. But let's go over what I would like to see at $189. Oh yeah, and Hobby Plus, if you're listening, if you make these improvements to your trucks, you'll sell more of them. I'd love to see a clipless body mount system. I forgot how much of a pain in the butt body clips are. Makes getting to the on and off switch really troublesome. This could be remedied really easy with a little hinge here. The next thing that would be good at $189 would just be a couple lights in the front. Also, if they can find a way to eliminate the torque twist that causes this tire to lift, this thing would be stellar. And then of course there's still quite a bit of slop in the drivetrain, which decreases your control on descents. If they could do those things stock out of the box, this thing would be better than anything else on the market. And that's why I still think that this is the best mini crawler value out there right now. But whatever your opinion may be, you can see that it did really well out there, and it's super capable, which makes it super fun. And I can't wait to get this thing upgraded so I can conquer that crazy boulder and that 65-degree hill. So if you want to see any of that, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Then smash the bell to get notified when I post that video. Thanks for stopping by, and remember, when you think RC, think O Brothers RC. This little course has been so much fun the last few days, and it blends right into the landscape. So I decided to add to it, and I'm putting in an obstacle-only crawler park. Let's hit the first couple obstacles. These portals should come in handy here on this slider. If you want to see more, I got the full build video coming up. Make sure you hit that bell to get notified. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. What's up? Thanks for stopping by.